Okay, guys. For those of you just tuning in, welcome to the AFC Learning Resources virtual conference today. We have several more sessions that are occurring. And just a word of information, we do have a service project going on in conjunction with today's project. There's more information about that on the LibGuide. I'll post a link in just one moment. We are very fortunate. Our next presenter is Brianna Hidalgo from Pasco Hernando State College. And she's going to talk about e-learning, which I'm really excited. Brianna, are you on the line with us?
Yes, I am.
Oh, terrific. Okay.
Oh, am I still connected?
We had a moment there.
Okay.
I think we're all good now. Thank you, Brianna.
No problem. Okay, so would you like me to wait until the 1:30 mark, or would you want me to go ahead and start now?
I got thrown with the technical glitch. Yeah, let's give it 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll
problem.
do a better introduction here in a minute. Hopefully everybody stays connected and everything. If you do get bounced out, you're at any point in time refreshing your screen, you might have to log back in. We've been doing pretty good all day, but who knows what's going on right this moment. So hopefully in the next 4 minutes, our issues will resolve itself, right? So my apologies.
No problem.
Oh, thank you for that post, Jennifer. This is Claire Miller, and I haven't shilled the Facebook page in at least a half an hour, so I'm just going to put the link over here and invite you guys to come and join the discussion that we're having over there as well. Thank you.
We do have a LibGuide going for today's presentations. We also have all the presentations from last year's virtual conference for the Learning Resources Commission posted at that link I just put up. So feel free to browse those. I will put the recordings from today up in the next few weeks. If you pre-registered for today's conference, you'll get a participation certificate emailed to you as well in the coming weeks. So just FYI on that. Our next presenter is Brianna Hidalgo, and she is the one and only instructional designer at Pasco Hernando State College and has been a proud member of that team since 2011. Her undergrad studies focused on psychology and fine art, and she's currently enrolled at St. Leo University and earning her master's in instructional design. Brianna is a professional creative with a personal goal to continuously improve through her passion for learning and technology. She was featured in Top Kit for an article she wrote titled Meet Your Future Students that discusses embracing technology in the classroom, and recently presented the Super E Student Initiative at the Instructional Technology Council 2017 conference, where the initiative won an award for outstanding student support services. She loves connecting via Twitter, so if you're on Twitter at I am not Brenda, and she shares her extracurricular artwork via Instagram at I am not Brenda. Brianna, we're thrilled to have you as part of today's presentations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Like Kendra introduced, I'm Brianna Hidalgo. I'm the instructional designer for Pasco Hernando State College, and we're going to be talking about the Super E Student Initiative and the creativity that kind of went in that and how it was presented and all the information that was accumulated across our departments at the college. So this is me. And like Kendra mentioned, I'm not Brenda on Twitter. And if you want to follow along with the presentation, I also have it available on Google and available via PDF as well. So I'll be posting some links in the chat box on the side throughout the presentation to share resources and things like that. So a little bit about our school. We have 5 total campuses with about 15,000 students. Our full-time enrollment's about 8,000, and we have a little over 500 employees. And this goes into our department. I work for academic technology, and our vision is exceptional dedication to the highest quality of learning. And we have a mission statement about educational technologies and incorporating those into our learning to engage students and our instructors. We support the college technology, LMS, learning management system. We use Canvas, and we also support our online courses and provide training to our instructors. If you're so inclined, we have a website. The at-phsc.org site is for instructors, and then the myphscsupport.org site is for our students. And then we also have a Twitter. So I went a little quickly through that basic information because I really wanted to get to the most exciting part. We have, at PHSC, we have an e-learning committee, and this committee formulates criteria for the development and implementation of e-learning initiatives in such a way to promote technology-enhanced learning. And in July 2015, 3 ad hoc committees were tasked to investigate, research, discuss, and find new and innovative ways to increase student success in online courses. So the ad hoc committees consisted of full-time and adjunct faculty, instructional designers, multimedia instructional specialists, systems and software application developer. We had deans and administrators. We really ran the gamut with collecting as many people from different departments as we could. And as a result of this creative working group, we have 5 key deliverables that were produced that ultimately became the Super E Student Initiative. So what is the Super E Student Initiative? The Super E Student Initiative helps students better understand what it takes to be successful and motivated in online learning. So we had 5 goals, And the first goal was to increase student success by not only providing online access to all student support services, but by offering guidance and preparation tools. And we also wanted to provide support for students considering taking an online course for the first time, or online courses. It was also important for us to develop and or revise distance education deliverables that respond to student needs and current trends. And we wanted to provide technology-enhanced quality instruction and products focused on student success and retention of students in online programs. So these deliverables as a whole provide students with tips on how to level up with e-learning to become a super e-student. This is my favorite part. So these are the things that came out of the initiative and the ad hoc committees working collaboratively. We have a set of student expectations that were created mostly with the assistance of our instructors. And it was a document that provides expectations for distance learning students. And we have that available online in our guide to e-learning. I'm putting the links again in the chat box on the side, and those are all open. So if you want to visit those kind of while we go through the presentation, feel free. We also wanted to create and provide a course, a resource course for students taking their first online class. And that was that became the guide to e-learning. We also created a promotional business card size handout that has some quick access information to resources. We have them designed with QR codes, so when they're passed out, students can quickly snap the QR codes to get the resources that they need. And we sent out probably about 1,000 of these to each campus. So we did first round, we did 5,000, and then the second round in the spring, we did another 5,000. We also did a handout, which was printed full page front and back as an infographic with corresponding resources. We wanted to address some questions that promote success in the e-learning environment based on the following 5 different levels. We talked about understanding. So it's important for our students to know what is the difference between traditional online and hybrid courses. We wanted to address preparation. What are the technical requirements for e-learning and the learning management system? We wanted to address readiness. How can you determine if you're ready for e-courses? Participation. How can you be successful in your online course? And what can you expect? And then support. So where can our students go if they need help with their online courses? With the printed handouts, the card and the Level Up document, we sent letters to our 25 advisors across our campuses with about 250 copies of the full page. And we sent emails to the Information Center at eAdvisors with the PDF so they could share those digitally as well. We also created a module within our mobile app for the college. And all of these were developed with a consistent look and feel, kind of revolving around superheroes. 2015 was super big for in pop culture with superheroes. So we really wanted to capitalize that to capture our students' attention with consistent graphics that were eye-catching and kind of would stand the test of time. I mean, you know, yearly we're still seeing comic book hero movies, you know, on a regular basis. So those were the 5 key deliverables. We also had a bonus initiative deliverable, which was the infographic poster. So that was a poster size of the Super eStudent handout, and it was printed in a 15.5 by 24 poster to be displayed in the campus libraries and the teaching learning centers. So where our students really go to interact with our course materials and to get assistance when they need it on campus. So I wanted to share some data. The online readiness survey was embedded in the online new student orientation as of July 31st, 2014. And this survey is required for successful completion. So many instructors also choose to embed this survey in their courses. And to date, there have been almost 6,500 respondents. When students take this survey, they respond to questions about the following areas: personal skills, reasons for taking online courses, computer skills, technology requirements, and help and support. So this survey really helps them self-assess whether or not they're prepared for online learning. We also have some data on the mobile app usage. Since the Level Up module was incorporated, so we have about 2 years of data. It's been accessed by over 10,000 users, unique mobile sessions, and let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the MyPHSC Canvas module. So we incorporated a Canvas module for students that could go directly into their e-learning courses, and then we incorporated the Level Up, the e-learning module, and that has 672 unique sessions. We also revised the Guide to E-Learning, and the participation in that was considered low for our total number of students, but this course has been revised into the online readiness course, and as of fall, it will be required for all students who are enrolling in an online course who are first time in college. So we're excited to see how that works out with our students. We're excited to see what kind of data we can get from that and how we can kind of improve even further with our online courses and really identify those areas where students may need a little more help. So about 15% of our students take all online classes, 44% take at least one. And we saw some success since the implementation of this e-learning initiative. The gap is closing between online and face-to-face classes. As of 2016-1, the gap was 4%. In 2017-1, the gap closed to 3%. And I wanted to put in some comparison here between our online and face-to-face classes. So see, these are our top 3 failing classes for both online and face-to-face. And you can see some differences between the failure rates in the years. If you noticed, CGS 1100 has remained in the top failing courses for the last 3 fall semesters, but the failing rate has consistently declined. Additionally, the MAT and ENC, I'm sorry, CGS 1100 is our micro-apps course. MAT is Intro to Algebra, and ENC is English Comp 1. So they're all entry level, and previously, MAT and ENC both relied upon developmental education courses, so that may explain why the percentage of failure has increased, because since 2015-1, they've gotten rid of those developmental education courses. But you'll also notice that CGS 1100, the percentage rate of failure has gone down, and it's important to note here too that CGS 1100 is the only course of these three to be redesigned recently and within the last 2 years. So we didn't want to just stop with what we have here, what we've already developed. We have future initiatives and goals for this project as well. And for the immediate future, we have 2 additional deliverables identified. Those are an intuitive, accessible website to provide a snapshot of the Super E-Student initiative for students. And this website will be an offshoot of our main PHSE site and contain crucial information for students to succeed in online courses. As I mentioned before, the online readiness course has been implemented and approved as a required preparatory course for all first-time in college students before they can take an online course. Assignments are interactive, and students can receive feedback from the course facilitator, our very own academic technology technician. We have even more in the works, though. We're not stopping there, including ad hoc committees for the next stages, and specifically targeting the top failing classes at our institution. These include a plan to redesign ENC 1101 in the fall 2018 semester, so the one coming up, and implementing course development surveys in all top 5 failing courses, and considering ad hoc committees for additional online course development. So another separate initiative is also being prepared for faculty who teach online, and includes expectations for those instructors. So we have some references. And does anybody have any questions?
As people are typing these in, Brianna, I just have to say you have the most beautiful infographics. Thank you so much for posting the links to all of these. I hope everyone was able to click through as she posted each link. Now, I had not looked at the app, the mobile things. Does it have a gamified element to it? Is that sort of, at first glance, it looked like with the level up language and that kind of thing?
We are considering going in that movement. I'm really big into gamified learning, so I definitely wanted to kind of start somewhere that could lead into that. We haven't quite reached that point yet, but we wanted to kind of, when we talked about superheroes, when we were brainstorming the concept art, we really wanted it to kind of like, you know, using that language that everybody's familiar with. You start out at a basic level and you definitely want to level up, you know, and this is the way to do that with these resources.
Very good. College readiness certainly affects absolutely everyone in, in this virtual room. And yeah, I just want to apologize. We've had a few issues with Blackboard converting all the slides to whatever you're visualizing here. So I know a couple of your letters like disappeared. I apologize, but that was totally on me and not Brianna. So we know. But,
it's okay. We have the I think I shared the PDF version.
Yeah, and yeah, you shared it, and it's on the conference LibGuide and everything, your original slides. So yeah, yes. We're good.
I think the one I noticed was the spelling of bonus. I totally know how to spell bonus.
Really? Oh, that's good. Yeah, we kind of figured.
Yeah.
Okay, well, does anyone have any last minute questions for Brianna? All right. Well, thank you again so much for presenting and sharing your best practices. It was very interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And again, thank you so much for doing this for us and putting it together. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Thank you.